Welcome to the wedding of Gregory and Jeff. My name is Emily King and I am an ordained civil celebrant and a registered New York City wedding officiant and a friend of this couple as our own. In the name of the city and state of New York, I'm very happy to welcome you all here today to solemnize the marriage of Gregory Nassif St. John and Jeffrey Sauter. Gregory and Jeff wish to welcome you to this happy occasion. They thank you for your love and support and for coming here today. But who would have missed us? We come together to join this man and this man in the state of marriage. True marriage comes from mutual consent, profound shared feeling, the desire of two people to be united for life. Today they take their places side by side in a community of loved ones who are here in this room. Gregory and Jeff met, as one does in the 20th century, or perhaps was it the 21st? Online in 2000. They were both turning 40 that year. They were introduced by Miss Edwina, a middle-aged cartoon character resembling Mrs. Peacock in the game of Clue, who operated a gay dating service. Gregory had been on his famous 51 blind dates prior to meeting Jeff. Only been on a few prior Miss Edwina dates. But needless to say, neither were expecting much based on their experience. They talked on the phone many times to see if they could carry on a conversation, leaving them wanting more. Passing these early tests, they made and broke several dates before finally settling on April 1st for a first-time dinner date. Jeff and Gregory will carry on the story at this point. Take that one.
Okay. Well, we wrote this about 3 weeks ago. I didn't memorize anything, so I'm going to wing this. But we're supposed to talk about what happened after that. So, it was April 1st. It was kind of a strange day to meet someone. It was April Fool's. And I was walking through Union Square, and there was the Green Market was there, so I picked up a pot of primroses. I thought, oh, I'll take something for the steak, which I didn't do for the other days. But anyway, so and he was there. I thought, gee, he seems pretty nice, and we already knew from the phone call. So that night was a little strange. Greg was doing something in his apartment as usual. It was being torn up in the meantime. And he didn't want me to come up, which is fine. We went to dinner, and so we came back, and it wasn't going to happen. But he did, and so he changed his mind, I guess. So when I went upstairs to his apartment, I used the expression like Aladdin's cave, or you've all been there, you know what I'm talking about. Or some kind of weird bazaar. It's like this mixture, but it just expressed this really eccentric personality, and I didn't know what was going to happen next. So I guess a lot of it worked out like right away. So it's really weird. I'm very lucky to be here 14 years later, still standing. And surviving that, and the eccentricity hasn't been toned down at all. I'm still interested, and I'm still fascinated every day. And he's very funny in this, which something I love him very much.
Well, so April Fool's Day, which would scare most people to death, and I guess either we were crazy or tried to take a clue from the universe that we should pay attention. And as he said, I didn't want him to come up, and I went downstairs, and he was standing there with Primrose. And that's the first time anyone in the 51 blind dates had given me something. And I think that that's what the meaning of love at first sight really is. So, in taking me on, Jeff said, my family, friend, which takes a lot of courage, a lot of heart, a lot of love, and he has all of those things, and that's a great gift to me, and he's challenged me in ways I did not want to be challenged, and I'm grateful that he has, because it's made me a much better person. And I guess it makes sense, since anybody knows I have a book fetish, that I would marry a librarian. So, your turn.
Why don't you guys take a step forward and hold hands? Beautiful, perfect. Gregory and Jeff, you come here tonight, to promise to share your lives in marriage. You will become by this ceremony husband and husband, but you must rededicate yourselves to one another every day that you share. Please repeat after me. I, Gregory, take you, Jeff, to be my spouse.
I, Gregory, take you, Jeff, to be my spouse.
And these things I promise you.
And these things I promise you.
I will be faithful to you and honest with you.
I will be faithful to you and honest with you.
I will respect and trust you.
I will respect and trust you.
Help and care for you.
Help and care for you.
I will share my life with you.
I will share my life with you.
I will forgive you as I would be forgiven.
I will forgive you as I will be forgiven.
And I will try with you to better understand
I will try with you to better understand
ourselves, the world, and life.
ourselves, the world, and life.
Through the best and worst of what is to come.
Through the best and worst of what is to come.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I take you now and for always.
I take you now and for always.
Jeff, can you now make your vows to Gregory? Please repeat after me. I, Jeff, take you, Gregory, to be my spouse.
I, Jeff, take you, Gregory, to be my spouse.
And these things I promise you.
These things I promise you.
I will be faithful to you and honest with you. I will respect and trust you.
Respect and trust you.
Help and care for you. I will share my life with you. I will forgive you as I would be forgiven. And I will try with you to better understand ourselves, the world, and life. Through the best and worst of what is to come. As long as we both shall live. I take you now and for always. You'll now symbolize your vows by the gift of a ring. The ancient symbol made of precious and unchanging gold rings are circles with no beginning and no end, symbolizing both infinity and eternity. Your wedding ring represents the continuing cycle of life, love, and friendship. The love that is given freely comes back around again and again, no matter what. Gregory, place your ring on Jeff's right hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
Jeff, place your ring on Gregory's right hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I have.
All that I have.
And you can hold hands. Gregory and Jeff, on behalf of your family and friends who are here to witness your vows and by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you spouses for life. You may kiss each other.